This next part, I want to talk about how to get more business, how to get the business in the door. So on your EP Firms platform, on that lead section, you start seeing the leads start showing up and it starts filling up for you, and you have a system kind of moving. So there are different ways that you can approach marketing as an estate planning attorney, but I want to focus on the beginning part, which is a problem I noticed with a bunch of older attorneys when I came in. I had a very good friend. He was an older attorney. And when I first came in and started practicing around him, he had a big office, a bunch of paralegals, people working for him. And I've watched over the years as his practice has gotten smaller and smaller and smaller. And it's not because he's become not as good as an attorney. The problem is he's unwilling to change with the times. He has a mindset that an attorney sits in his office. People come to him, and if he's good, people will continue to come to him and continue to refer to him. The problem that has happened is attorneys, the position has kind of changed. We have to go out, and we have to be willing to go out and meet people to get the business to come in. So the first type of marketing that I would suggest to any attorney is network marketing. There are a lot of network marketing groups that you can go to. BNI is probably the biggest and the most popular, but in any area, you will find them. You can search network marketing groups. When I first started my practice, this is how I got to know people in the community. I didn't know anybody that lived in my area, so I got to know other professionals, and I started network marketing with them. Now, the key thing to network market with, if you're an estate planning attorney, are financial advisors. Financial advisors are and insurance brokers are usually the two groups of people who usually talk to their clients about doing estate planning, and they need an attorney to help them. Now, I'm also going to give a warning about doing marketing to financial advisors. Financial advisors usually want to set up some kind of exchange where you're going to pay, or you're going to send a client to them and they'll send a client to you. What they don't tell you is they make far more off of a referral than you'll ever make off of one referral. To a financial advisor, that if you refer somebody that has $500,000 of net worth, they're going to make, $8,000 a year off that individual or more. You're only going to make probably $1,000 off of one estate plan, maybe every 5 years. So the relationship is not equal in this. It can't be equal. You have to have a bunch of financial advisors that you're working for. And how do you answer the question of, hey, I'm going to send people to you, you send people to me, and this is kind of our exchange in our relationship. I have to tell financial advisors all the time that I have a lot of other financial advisors that I work with, and I have no problem when I'm asked by clients that do not have a financial advisor how I can work with you. And I'll put your name and offer your card to people. However, I would explain the big benefit of using me as an estate planning attorney is I'm going to help you sell certain things to your current clients. For example, when I have clients come in my door and I've been referred by a financial advisor, one of the things I'm going over and I talk to with a financial advisor is, what things have you told your client to do that they're unwilling to do? One example is life insurance. I've told my client repeatedly he doesn't have enough life insurance. So when I'm going through my intake with a client, I look and see if that's true. Do they have, is this a, single worker family? We don't have enough money over here to, pay for the spouse if this spouse passes away. I go through them and I explain, hey, if you were to pass away, how long would this $500,000 last? Well, you make $200,000 a year. You guys spend that $200,000 a year. So $500,000 is going to last 2.5 years for your spouse. It's not enough. So explaining these concepts and going through everything with everybody is going to help you solidify the financial advisor as a referral source. Because if the client comes back and goes, hey, my estate planning attorney told me to come back and to get more life insurance, he's going to keep referring you his clients.